Hi guys, just coming up to midday here in London. We'll have a quick look over equities to begin with. At the moment on course for, well, I guess on futures it looks like it's going to be 4 down days in a row. Obviously finishing just below where we opened on the 11th. We haven't had that for quite some time, actually, going back here to, it looks like, to the end of February. So it would be the first time for a while. For me, the Nasdaq's going to be the main one I want to focus on, and if we stay above this level here, then there's definitely an argument that the bulls have won this little battle, despite the fact that it's come down a big way, of course. I actually quite like the look of a long down at 88.29. Cash open will be key, of course. We actually did push higher into the cash open yesterday before Jerome Powell spoke. The next sort of area where we could be bullish above 91.32, previous high of the 30th, and then you are back to where we were trading back on the beginning of the week. So yeah, that'll be interesting to see what happens there. Gold is trying its hardest to have a little break of this trend. It's not quite happening yet. You can see we're hugging the trend line now, and also from the downside. Obviously, you've got one coming back from these lows here. So, is it going to be a false break? Are we going to continue to push higher? I think cash open and the rest of the afternoon would be pretty key for that. If we have this continuation of equities lower, gold could easily catch a bid and push higher. But back into this range, then it could get messy again for a period of days, which is obviously we're not ideal for those looking for a bit of momentum. Momentum to the downside is just stalling for now for euro. It has hit the bottom part of that range, but has since pushed higher. You can just see the significance of this whole zone here. Let me just bring this in as a bit of a rectangle area. You can see just how key that whole zone is. No guarantee that it's going to break through this time. You can see the top end of this range held superbly well, and now we're just testing the bottom. Is this the opportunity to get long again or not? I would say for the long, you're better off waiting for a little bit of a false break, or if it goes above 108.38. The pound pushed to a 5-week low this morning. That is also something that's at a pretty key level of support. Going back here to just below today's S1, but you can see here the 7th of April. I actually don't mind it as a place to get long, to be completely honest. I mean, if we continue to see risk coming off the market, then yeah, the pound's gonna struggle. So again, where we close the day will be important, but I don't necessarily mind a little long if we can get above yesterday's lows. In an ideal world, I'd like to see us take out the low from that April and then come back down to get us to push higher. Again, a wait and see, it feels, for the euro and the pound. Equities, as I mentioned, keep an eye on that Nasdaq. You can see no real direction today, but the significance of the pivot area and 28.33 for the S&P is there for everyone to see. Those previous lows in the mix we broke through yesterday. So above there, then fine. Yeah, let's get long again. If it holds, and it could well do, just be aware you had the low of a couple of weeks back, beginning of the month, and also today's S1 as a key point, which I think in hindsight, looking back, may well be a great place to get in if you are still bullish this market. Really, the S&P hasn't done too much, just stuck in this range as we see. Anyway, guys, hope all is well. Any questions, of course, please do let me know, and I'll get back to you guys as and when.